everyone. This is Kristen Brinley. I'm here with Nova Real Producers with Molly. And Molly Flory was our partner spotlight in our October issue of Real Producers, Nova Real Producers. Wonderful article. And we really appreciate Molly here at Real Producers. Thank you so much for being on with us.
Thank you, Kristen, for having me.
Absolutely. So, Molly, you, when I think about you, I think of, all these people that just, they love you, and you've been in the home warranty industry for 25 years, and you're part of a lot of associations from Nova Women's Council, MVAR, PWAR, GPAR. You're an affiliate member. And you've sold $30 million plus of home warranties. So, I mean, it's an honor to have you on and to share your story. And, thanks for being with us. So,
Thank you.
The first thing we talked about when we first were talking is gardening too. And I love that, we have the same kind of thing that we love to do as a stress relief, and um, so I love talking to you about that. So tell me, what exactly, for anyone watching that doesn't know a lot about home warranty, tell us about home warranty and, the differentiator, why you're at Old Republic.
Good question. The basic thing a home warranty is there to protect the realtor, the buyer, and the seller. During the listing period, we give free seller coverage, and it's different than homeowners insurance. We're there to repair. If a pipe breaks, we'll take care of the pipe. If there's consequential damage, that's where the homeowners insurance come in. So a lot of people get a little confused. It's like homeowners insurance. No, this is a home warranty. It's like you get on your car, but you're getting it on probably the biggest purchase of your life on the home. Um, what makes Old Republic different is we've been doing this for such a long time, and we continually are adding to the services that we provide. And if we're in an area and we see that, well, they need rekeying of the house, that's a big one. A termite, in some areas we do termite, covered termites. But in this area, it's mechanical failures due to normal usage. And what we're seeing now is because so many people are at home, our claims, we handled 40,000 more claims last year alone than the year before,
Wow.
simply because everybody's home.
They're
And they
using
are,
all their
yeah,
appliances. Yeah.
the refrigerator doors getting open all day long. The two biggest claims we have right now, I mean, usually in the summer, it's going to be air conditioning, and we're getting into that season now. And of course, heating, but all around, especially with COVID and the restrictions, and so many people at home, are appliances and plumbing. People are running that water. They're having issues because, the systems and appliances have never been run like they are right now.
That makes a ton of sense. I mean, just even down to, we had that toilet paper scare, right? So like
Exactly.
people are using it
Exactly.
at home.
That paper's going somewhere.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, so tell us your story. Like, how did you get into home warranty? I mean, did you grow up thinking, "Hey, I'm gonna be in home warranty"? Like,
Exactly.
of course.
When I was 3, actually, I worked for a builder, and it was a high-end builder in Fairfax County, and I really enjoyed it. So then I decided to get my real estate license, and I did that, and I started doing that part-time, and then I went into real estate full-time. And when I worked for the builder, we always had a home warranty that we provided, a structural home warranty to the builders. And so I was approached by another company to come sell warranties. And I was like, well, I'm selling houses and I know a little bit about warranties. So I decided to go on board, and I was with another company for 14 years, very good company. And then Old Republic approached me when they were coming into Northern Virginia in the DC market and said, hey, why don't you come work for us? And I'm like, oh, okay, I can introduce this whole new product around the Beltway. So it was a good challenge for me. And I decided this is what I want to do. And what I really like about it is I get to see what's going on in the real estate industry. I'm always learning. For instance, the market we're in right now, I've been through three markets like this since I've been in the warranty industry. I will say this one's lasted longer than the others I've been in, and it's crazy out there. It's
It
just
is crazy out there right now.
it's just such a frenzied market. And I've been on mini masterminds with you and learned so much. I remember on one, I talked to a top producing agent afterwards. And I'm like, what is this? I've never heard of this. And they're like, oh, yeah, they're doing that now. So I have learned so much. And it is a crazy market out there. It will turn around. And I think uh, one thing I like is agents that are using the warranty and able to get it into the contract. And they're being very creative in that. I mean, my hat's off to these realtors that are out there, and everybody's waiving everything, but I'm seeing where they're seeing the value of the warranty. Let's face it, the buyers are paying overpriced for the house and they can't afford a repair after closing. And that's where we come in. Let's help save the money, which hopefully will build referrals. And as we all know, this market's not going to last like this, but these referrals will be in the pipeline for the realtors that are using our warranty. It'll be good repeat business and referral business. And that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. And it's another chance to take care of that buyer that just went through this crazy war of a market and won the bid, but right now, many times over asking price, sometimes no inspection, just all these things. So, um, yeah, I would encourage people to get a home warranty at any time. Like we also have experienced home warranty ourselves, and like highly recommend that for sure. So so Molly, you're a great business person. I enjoy talking to you at all our events and so on. What's been like most challenging for you in the industry? What's most challenging? What's been the biggest challenge for you?
Probably the biggest challenge, of course, is the market right now. Um, Also, I've been doing this for so long and I'm seeing all these new faces. And it's like they don't know who I am. So I have to educate who I am to them. Just let them know I'm here, I'm local, I do return phone calls, and in a timely manner. So I'm seeing a lot of new realtors come on board, and I'm like, okay. But the nice thing is, as long as I've been doing it, a lot of the seasoned agents will say, you got to meet this person. So, that helps out a lot. That's been a challenge, getting on the technology. My corporate office is excellent with that. Actually, I'm so excited. We're opening a new call center in Charlotte, North Carolina, and
Very cool.
it's scheduled for May. I still have my fingers crossed. But yeah, they're saying May we're going to open. So we'll have a call center on the East Coast and the West Coast. And we've opened up a ton of jobs down in the Charlotte area to fill that call center. So, it's just one other thing that Old Republic said we could outsource it, but let's keep it in the United States and add some jobs. So it's real exciting.
So for you, so at first I love that, and it's not a bad place for you to have to go visit too.
I
For
know I have a
you know,
brother down there.
it's beautiful. What's been most rewarding for you, Molly?
Probably when somebody tells me how impressed they were with our service. That means the world to me. People will always tell you when you didn't do a good job. If there was a hiccup in the claim, they're not happy. But for the most part, and I get a lot of emails and phone calls from people that said, I closed and I got one of your competitors' warranties, and I'm hearing good things about you. Can I want to switch? And there's a lot of good companies out there. And as long as I've been doing it, I'm friends with my competitors. I mean, there's enough business out there. The big thing is get a warranty. Of course, we prefer it the old republic, but the biggest thing is make sure your clients are protected. So that's been a challenge, getting to know the newer people coming on board, and they're so over my head on some of the technology, but I'm learning. I'm
Well,
learning.
something I love about you is you're all about the people, though, and I think that's always the most important thing. Like that's
Absolutely.
what do you think sets you apart, like makes you different or makes Old Republic different?
Probably just the people helping people concept. I mean, when I first came on board, it's like, yeah, 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 you're people helping people. Everybody says that, but that is like almost drilled into every one of the employees and all of the sales. We're people helping people. And if we see a problem, we're going to take care of it. We understand that client, the realtor has turned their client over to us, and we want it to be a good experience. Also, I love that the president of the company started off as a receptionist many, many years ago and worked her way through the company. She knows every facet of it. She's amazing. Absolutely amazing. She can tell you what the loss ratios are in every state. I think she lives, breathes, and eats, home warranty. But she's amazing. She listens when somebody says, well, why can't we do this in this state, why can't we offer this coverage? She will look at what the losses are. Of course, we have to look at that and decide, if we get enough interest in this, let's do it. So she's very forward thinking. A perfect example is the Charlotte call center, who, coming out of the pandemics, opening a call center, but she saw the need for it, and we're doing it. So I think that's what sets us apart. The technology is amazing. We're adding videos to our website all the time so realtors can use that to promote themselves. It's just, there's so much more than just buying and selling a house, that we can offer to the agent as well as the homeowner.
So for you, Molly, what are you focused on this year? Like, what are you looking to accomplish this year?
I am looking to accomplish getting a balance between being back in the field and seeing people face to face, which I love, um, and not in front of a computer all day. I think everyone feels that way. In the beginning, I had the neck things and this and that, and I think my body's just become accustomed to it. But I'm trying to understand the virtual end of it and work that in with the personal edge. And I don't care what anyone says, you'll never lose the belly to belly. People want people. It's hard, with the masks and not seeing people's faces. But just to be able to go out and say hello to people in person is amazing. My neighbor and I'll have good talks and we'll stand in the yard with masks on, but it's people need people. And I'm all about that. The belly to belly will never go away from me.
So, Molly, what would you like to accomplish this year and, professionally, but then also, can you tell us about your family a little bit and about Molly? Yeah.
Definitely. Well, I live in Nokesville and I've got 2 acres, so I keep very busy. Like we talked earlier, I love gardening, flower gardening. Told someone one time I should have been a farmer. I plant it, it comes out of the earth, and I'm so full of myself. It is a great, good stress release. People say, oh, I want to go shopping, and I'm like, I want to go to Home Depot or Lowe's. I was real excited. I just got a new weed eater the other day. So I love it. I love being out with nature, except for snakes. Can't do that. But I come from a large family, and we were based in this area, but everybody's moved. So I have a mother who's 89 in Florida in excellent health, and she'll be 90 in June. So no matter what, I am going to. I said, even with COVID, if I had to walk to Florida, I'm going to be there to celebrate with mom. She's an amazing woman. My dad passed away years ago, And my mother was fortunate enough to meet a wonderful man, and they've been married 20 something years.
Wow.
But my mother and I went parasailing when she was like in her late 70s. She is amazing, just a real go getter. And I have a sister in mortgage, a brother in title. Um,
Real
and
estate family.
I know it's amazing. Um, like I said, we're all kind of spread out, and that makes it hard, but we're doing Zoom calls. And I'm very blessed because I've talked to other people that aren't as fortunate as I am with families. And they say, Molly, you're so lucky that you have such a close, loving family, and I am. We were raised that way. And even though I'm the only one left in the area because they all, went all over the country, but we do keep in touch. And it's just, that's a big part of mine is the family. It's all about the family. We work, we love, we just want to be together as much as we can. And so I'm very blessed in that respect. I'd like to work more personal time in my schedule, like we all would. Um, uh, Really, I spend a lot of time now. Well, now that I'm getting back in the field, traffic, you know, I'd rather be doing anything else than sitting in the Northern
The
Virginia.
traffic.
Yeah, it's just a part of what we are. And somebody said to me, "Oh my gosh, I don't know how you do it." And I said, "Well, I've got road rage." I said, "Not bad road rage, but I just can't stand to see people. I drive for a living." I told someone that one time, and they said, "So you drive a truck?" And I'm like, "No, no, no. I drive on the road all day as a sales rep." So I see a lot. That's probably the least favorite. What I'm looking forward to this year is, like I said earlier, mixing the in person with the in at home. So I'm not in the traffic 5 days a week, you know, but that's going to be a challenge, trying to, once the offices open up, I think we're going to see a mixture of how offices reopen, you know. I
There will be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a mixture, and I think realtors realize that they're doing it from home. You know, they like that connection through the office, and I just think that we're probably going to see some changes within office spaces, which is not a bad idea. Um, but other than that, and I work a lot with title companies, and they're booming right now. It's amazing
They're
what.
doing a lot of business.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you go in and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. So it's an exciting market, and I think as things start getting a little bit more normal and the market turns around a bit, it's going to be fun again. I know a lot of realtors are just working around the clock, and they're doing everything to get that buyer the house as quickly as they can. And they're
A
working.
lot.
Yeah, and they're writing what, 15, 20 contracts, average to get one sale through. So, my hat's off to the real estate agents and the title companies, because it's just amazing how well they've adapted to COVID and to this crazy market. Yes.
So every business has a secret weapon, something, someone, a habit they attribute to a great deal of their success. What is that for you, Molly?
I think it would be me and the company I work for. Hands down, you know, I believe we're the best warranty company out there. I've been around a long time, and I I love the people helping people. It's all about service and how you take care of people. And that is always in our call center a major priority. I got to tell you, when I first started with the company and went out to San Ramon to view it, the call center, which was huge, and I looked around and they had posters of like families. And the whole concept was when they're working with a homeowner, when they call us, they're not happy because something's broken and not working. So the mentality was, look around you. This is your mom or your dad on the phone. This is your child on the phone, you know, and it really is people helping people. You know, it sounds simple, but it's true. Do we do everything possible to make it a positive experience? Are we always 100%? No. As you know, there's just some people you can't please. You know? But for the most part, I just love it when we hear good news. And the best thing is when somebody says your customer service is great, I'm referring some business to you. That's my ultimate.
No, that's I love that, and that makes a lot of sense to me coming from you. So why did you decide to be part of Real Producers?
Seeing the magazine and the quality of work you do and the realtors that you're dealing with, it's amazing. And these are the people that, the professionals, you know, that have dedicated their life to doing, you know, selling and buying real estate, and they're educated. So that really appealed to me. You deal with some awesome agents, some awesome vendors.
Thank you.
Um,
Yeah.
you guys do a wonderful job. You make it
Thank you.
fun, but you're on top of what's going on in the market. You know who the players are. And I think the education that you provide too, and just the mixers and picking up ideas. And I think you're a real asset to the real estate community. So I wanted to be a part of that.
Thank you so much, Molly. Like we love having you here as part of Real Producers. So
You
thank
guys are
you.
wonderful. You really are.
um, well, so what is one inside tip you can give others to help when using your business?
One inside tip would be, if you ever have, I'm sorry, if you ever need assistance, you know, I've explained to people before, with real estate, a home warranty is like one little hair of business or items that the realtor is responsible for. So make it easy on the realtor.
Thank you so much, Molly. So what is one inside tip that you can give others to help when using your business?
I am always here for them. You can call me, you can email me if you have a question, if your clients have a question. Call me, let me get involved, let me help out. I'm here to assist. Real estate agents have so much on their plate. And when people start asking questions about the home warranty, that's what I've been doing for 20 years. You know, let me get them off your back. Let me tell them the answer and move on. And I will always keep in touch with the real estate agent. You know, if there's something going on and I'm talking to one of their clients, I'll always let the realtor know, but I don't want to bog them down.
Yeah, you're part of their team. Like you truly take care of what you do so they can go do what they do. I love it.
Exactly.
What is one piece of advice that served you well in working with realtors? Um, and or what is like one myth about your industry you'd love to dispel?
The one myth and it drives me crazy is when somebody says to me, all home warranties are the same. No, they're not. You know, it's just like saying, every realtor is the same. It's not, so that's one myth, that when somebody says that, I don't see the value of the warranty. They're all alike. No, they're not. There's different coverages, different types of services. And I always tell realtors to be careful. So many companies come into the area and don't make it. Or, there's some issues with them. I mean, we have to be licensed by, really be, you know, overseen by Department of Insurance in various states, approved in the states. It's like insurance, So I just always want to tell them, be careful if you see somebody you're not familiar with. Call me and ask me. If it's not our warranty, if it's one I'm not familiar with, I'll tell you if I have questions. The big thing is getting a warranty.
Love it. Molly, what about something else about you? Like what about like favorite movie or quote or something else about you personally?
Uh, I like documentaries. Um,
I do too. Yeah.
I love learning. I watched one the other day and I was like, I didn't know that. And so I'm calling my sister going, did you know? So, yeah, I do that a lot. A lot of outdoor stuff. As far as, one thing that I really, really enjoy is just, at the end of the day saying, I did a good job. I did, we're our own worst enemies, you know, and we say, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. And as I'm getting older, I'm trying to say, you've done a good job. Thank God you made it through another day and there's another one to follow. But, I think sometimes people are just so hard on themselves, and they take things personally. So that's one thing that I really, really believe. You got to rest your head at the end of the day and not be so hard on yourself.
I think that is a great piece of advice. Well, you heard it here at Real Producers. And Molly, it's a joy to have you on. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Kristen. You guys rock. You are absolutely fantastic.
Thank you. Mwah. Have a great day,
Okay, take
everybody.
care. Have a good one.